This is, you know what? I'm gonna have to check this just to make sure. Dude, what is going? Okay, all right, I got sound. Okay, this is my third time trying to make this video. I just did a 21-minute video, and then before that I did like a 9-minute video to no avail. All that knowledge, and it was good stuff too. I felt like it was really good stuff. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but maybe now I can sum up what I was going to say as a whole. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that your emotions are everything. Your emotions are energy in motion. You can look at your emotions as the fuel to essentially the actions that you take. And the actions that you take are going to be exactly who you are. Neurologically, psychologically, epigenetics says it, like all of the physiology says it, the biology says it down to the cellular level, and then going into like the quantum level of things, it shows that you always get in life that who you are being. You are a temporary human experience. You are a moment, a light, a blip, a fraction of the whole. Think of the sphere in Vegas, okay? And there's fractions, there's little fractals that create the whole image. It's all you are in the grand scheme of all of it. Complete harmony is like lighting up the whole sphere and seeing all of it, right? Like maybe that's enlightenment, maybe that's the new earth, maybe that's heaven on earth. I'm gonna check this again to make sure that it doesn't shut off, because apparently it did the last two videos, and I ain't got time. To be quite honest, I'm already late. But the thing is I could have quit. Dude, you know how irritated I am that this is the third time I have to make this fucking video? I'm pretty irritated. And I was going to say, forget it. I guess I'm just going to not put one out tonight. Like, there's too much resistance or whatever. No, but what I did now is I did set an intention. I'm like, you know what? I had to assess the situation. I'm like, what haven't I done? Well, I haven't continued to, like, check to make sure my mic wasn't, like, completely off. So, hopefully we get through this and there's sound. It'll be great. It'll be really great. Okay? This is me in real time, expressing my frustration and feeling this frustration, because it's not about me not feeling the frustration. I am extremely frustrated. Can you tell? Hold on. This is a part of me releasing. I gotta laugh it off now because it's ridiculous. But the frustration is real. It's there. It's an emotion. It belongs. I'm supposed to experience it. That is why we are here. We are here to have a temporary human experience. That is our emotional state of being. That is why we are here. You cannot be sad all the time. You cannot be happy all the time. You ever notice the difference, right? There's always a wave. Do you ever notice that person who's just so happy all the time? So happy, you're just like, dude, your happiness pisses me off. Like, your happiness is ruining my vibe. Because it's just not, it's too much. It's too much. But we can all be there. We can all be that. It's just about knowing when not to be. Or that person who's always sad, woe is me, life sucks, dude. Like, I got my 6th pop tire this week, man. Like, dude. That actually happened to me. There was actually a week where I had like 6 pop tires, dude. They were doing a bunch of construction. So that was me making fun of me, because that's who I used to be, dude. I used to think, you think that me complaining about the first one, second one, and then me just believing that that's just what happens to me. Universe was like, you damn right. You damn right it does. All of that emotion you're putting into this. And I had the woe is me mindset, dude. I was a horrible person. I don't hate who I was, because this is why I am the way that I am today. But, oh, man. Mic check. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. I don't want this video to end, and I don't have it. This is my last straw, dude. This is my last straw before I start. God, I don't know what I would do if it happened again, dude. I don't even want to think about it. It's not going to happen again. But anyways, God, I want to stress the importance that you are here to experience the spectrum. Everything in life is ebbs and flow, right? Like you should be looking at your emotions like the weather. And they should just come and go. It should be sunshine sometimes, and it should be rain others. And you should enjoy them both. You know, feel sad if you got to feel sad. I feel sad sometimes. You know, I feel sad when I'm at the gym, but I'm still doing each rep. I'm just doing it sad. I'm just not doing it happy. And you got to recognize that's okay. We are here to have these experiences. We are here to feel all of these emotions. We just are not here to identify as a single thing. Like if you identify as someone who has anxiety over and over and over again, and you tell everybody in your life, don't do that, I got anxiety. What do you think is going to happen, dude? Like people inadvertently are going to create opportunity for you to be anxious because you believe it so heavily. That's how, like, there's this quantum infinite potential that's always interacting with our mind. Our mind is a transmitter for the universe to pick up on these things, and the emotions are what are drawing these things back. And your reticulator activating system is what is collaborating, right? It's this whole mechanism in your mind. Each department is talking to one another. It's a whole program of what you believe. There's this script being written, being sent out. That's essentially the transcript and directions for the universe to tell you what to create physically for you here, to collapse into awareness out of all infinite potential. And I don't like the idea of this like manifestation thing, because manifestation comes from desire. Manifestation is like most of the time, like I think of why do I want this? Why do I want that? Why do I want this? I mean, a lot of it is just, I just desire to experience that. That is I try to work towards things in life that I want to experience, because I recognize that the experience is what's going to give me life. And it's going to give me the emotions of life. One sec. So what I mean by that is like flying over a volcano, dude. Can you imagine what that is going to be like? I am pumped for that, because it's on my bucket list. I jumped out of a plane and I went skydiving. And I felt, and like for a moment, dude, it's a very real possibility that you could die. And like, you have to overcome that. And you gotta be like, yep, chances are that there is a chance. And you still gotta throw your body out of the plane. And it does something. But it makes you feel alive as well. And I'll never forget the middle or the end. I'll never forget the emotions that I felt of an experience. Even if I travel and I get upset and I get angry, I learned something, and it's crazy. I've had amazing TSA people, and I've had not so amazing. And if you look around and you really observe, you can see, like you'll recognize that people are just responding to their emotions. They're all being unconsciously. And you can look and you can be like, oh, that person is like that's happy, angry, whatever. Sometimes, not always. I look really mean, people say sometimes. Hold on, mic check. Okay. I'm going to wrap this video up, but I want you to know that your emotions are the force of what is going to allow you to become. And it's not even about becoming. Like, it's so hard to say that you need to be abundant now if you want to experience abundance. Nothing is ever going to give you this like everlasting joy and happiness. That doesn't exist. And I think sometimes, there are a lot of times where even I struggle, where I'm like, what really matters to me, and why do I make these videos, and why do I show up on camera, and why do I, whatever. And it's because I'm there was a part of me at a point in time where I think I felt like I wanted to be seen, as like something. And so I was terrified to share my awakening and my knowledge and my wisdom and my concepts and ideas. And the emotion like prevented me from being. And so now I just am. 491 subscribers, dude. That's amazing. That's amazing to me, dude. I've been in a room at a gala of 500 people. And it's a lot of people, dude. And the fact that 500 human beings, 491, subscribed to this experience, because that's what I'm hoping this is for you, dude. I get up in front of this camera and I just talk to you. I just talk, man. If you haven't figured it out, dude, I'm not here to make this all fancy and pretty for you and edit it all perfectly, because I'm not perfect, dude. None of us are. And this is the process. And even in this video, dude, with mic check, right? Like, it is literally because this is the third time I've tried making this video. All I wanted to do was talk about emotions and how they don't define us, and how the key is to do it no matter what. Do it irregardless of how you feel. You get up in the morning, you're tired, right? Your body's trying to say this, you're this, whatever. Do it anyways. Do it anyways, regardless of how you feel. Do it anyways, regardless of how you feel. That's how you become. That is how you train your body to a new mind, and that is how you change your life. It's how you regulate your anxiety. It's how you change the belief about who you are. And you have to recognize that, dude, reality is going to reflect always back to you like a mirror, the energy that you emit. It does not choose, and it does not judge. It simply shows you who you're being. And it is. Energy creates the thought, because thought is energy, and the emotions and all the mechanisms of this marvelous avatar body that we get come together to form an experience. Right now, this is vulnerable for me, dude. I'm just letting you be in my space while I talk. And it's an experience, I hope, because that's what I want to give people, dude. I'm just trying to live my life, and I'm trying to just be and do things that make me happy. And if I can help someone else in life, I realize that, dude, that does make me happy. It really does. And so it's good. It matters, it means something. And then so take that for even yourself. Like, recognize that, dude, sometimes I'll put like 8 hours into content creation and it won't help anybody, dude. No one really engages, no one likes it, whatever, I don't care. And then sometimes I'll put 30 seconds into something and it helps a lot of people. But then sometimes I put like 50 hours into something and it like helps one person, but like it helps that person in a way that shifts, their life path maybe. And, hopefully I can plant seeds for people, and hopefully I can give new ways and ideas of looking at the constructs and the things that are all around us that aren't even real. They're just constructs of what we want to give it. We're giving reality its meaning, and it's a feedback loop of emotions and thoughts and actions. And if you want to know how you're doing in life, it's going to be directly in conjunction with like who you are being right now. Who are you being? If the opportunity presents itself and you have $10 in your hand and you don't need it, for anything. Maybe you were going to just buy like a bag of chips or something like that. And a little kid comes by and says, I need $10 for gas or something. Or just needs $10. Who are you going to be? In that moment, because it's an opportunity. Because I'll tell you who I would be. Because money is an amplifier. That's all. It just amplifies who you are. So in that moment, I'd give the kid $10. Because that's me being abundant. I don't need $500 million first to give the 10. But if I had $500 million, I'd probably be giving them $5,000 instead of $10. But it's all about our constructs. It's all about the way we look at things. And it's all about the way we respond to our emotions. We are here to feel every emotion that exists. From feeling freaking horny to feeling in love to feeling sad, happy, mad, grieving, whatever emotion you want to think of. We are here. We are here to lust. We are here to not. It doesn't make you a bad person to judge someone or to lust after someone or to think of someone in a negative way. It's all energy. And your focus and in how you respond to that energy, that the energy in motion with the emotions, that's going to be the underlying outcome. You're not going to know what the outcome is. You don't get to control what that is or the how. But once you take that action, it's over. What happens from there happens. That's why, mic check, there's people who in prison who kill people because they took an action, dude, and now it's over. Like you can't go back from that because you're just a moment. A moment is all you are. And so that was who they were in that moment. And you don't get to go back on that. That's the power of presence. Not even presence, that's the power of a moment. So your emotions are the key. If there's anything you get from this, start learning emotional regulation. Start understanding your emotions. Start understanding how the mind and body connect. Start understanding the mechanisms. Start understanding how things start in the gut, how your food affects your emotions, how the people around you affect your emotions, how everything in your life is emotional. Emotional intelligence is true intelligence. That's why artificial intelligence is so incredibly smart, but it doesn't have emotional intelligence. It can logically synthesize anything, and reason even. But it takes our creativity to get it to do anything. We made it. Remember that. And you know what drove us into these things? Emotion. You know what drives you to do anything? Emotion. Look at any company in the world. Emotion. You're not buying a product. You're buying the emotion that it makes you feel from an end result that the product may provide for the problem that it solves. But it all comes down to your emotions. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you for hanging out. I was kind of frustrated, but I think I kind of found my flow a little bit here with some of the things I wanted to say. And if there's anything else I can say, no matter the emotion, I was very frustrated that this is the third time I'm making this video, but it is what it is. So just know that you cannot become your emotions, and you need to do it anyways, no matter what the emotion says. I appreciate you being here.